Hey guys, welcome back to Elder Jim. Yeah, and you know what we're going to be doing today?
What?
We are going to be looking at the elderly times of Elder Jim.
Nope.
Did I miss Elder?
Dude, this is your show. How can you mess it up?
Oh, I forgot.
Elder Times with Elder Jim.
Well, that's what I said.
Nope.
Elder Times with Elder Jim.
Yes.
Yeah, and you
So-
know what that's about?
What?
It's about things that maybe you don't remember a whole lot about because you maybe weren't around at that time.
So you're going to be showing some old things?
Going to show some old things.
This is going to be cringy.
Oh, it's educational as well.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Yeah, but you'll
educational.
You'll stop and think like, well, how in the world did they ever use those things way back then?
Yeah.
Well, the first thing I want to show you all today
Is what?
is the way we used to communicate with each other. We didn't have, well, we had pencil and we had paper and we had to write letters and we had to put postage on it and mail it out and all that stuff. And people still do that today.
Yeah.
But we didn't have computers back then.
No computers. Back in the
No
80s, you had no computers.
computers.
Wait, what year are you talking about?
I'm talking about back in the 1920s and 1930s.
Wait, you weren't born then?
No, but I have something that belonged to my mother.
All right, show it off.
All right. Let's see if we can get that camera to work this way a little bit. Can you take that camera and...
Yeah, what the heck is that thing?
Well, it's a Royal typewriter. A Royal typewriter where you had to put paper in here and you had to actually learn how to type with the keys like you do on a computer. And you had a black ribbon that would, when you struck the key, it would print out that letter on that paper.
So it's basically like an old-timey computer.
It's like an old-timey computer. It sure is. And this one right here is 80 years old. February the 19th, 1937. Do you believe that?
I don't.
This is the beginning of the way everybody used to do newspapers. They would type and everything.
And this was made back in World War I, right?
Before that.
Oh, that's way too old, man.
That's way too old for you sometimes, isn't it? But think about that. What it would be like to be able to sit down and you couldn't hit return or erase or anything like that.
So you can't mess up.
You can't mess up. You just had to start all over again. Oh, it was frustrating. You're covering it up a little bit, aren't you? Oh, okay.
He doesn't know how camera works. All right.
That's newfound.
So put that thing away. That was pretty weird. It was a little bit weird, but I guess it's kind of educational.
And how much do you pay for a computer today?
$8 million.
Not $8 million.
How much do you pay?
Well, you'd pay maybe a couple $1,000. Well, this piece of machinery was $4 a month for $52 total. Way back then.
That's a pretty good deal.
That's a good deal. That was worth
$4 a month.
$4 a month. Today you can't get a candy bar for $4 a month.
I know, right?
Right.
What's the next item you have?
The next item is, a lot of times you all grab these i6s, i7s, and Apple phones and all of that.
High-tech gadgets.
High-tech.
What are you talking about, dude? You have an iPhone 7 Plus.
I know, but that was just because it fits my bigger hand.
Okay.
And it helps me a little bit be able to see a little bit. But some of the things we got started on, my wife and I. What are you laughing about, boy?
How old are you?
I'm 71 years old.
And you have this?
Well, this is a BlackBerry. And man, we thought we were in tall cotton back then.
Tall cotton.
Tall cotton. And man, I thought, oh, look at that.
You can text your friends.
You could text.
Look how small the letters are. So you have to really... How can you click? Those letters are so small.
Well, I didn't always type real well with it, and they didn't have a stylus for me to hit or anything like that. So basically it was just a way of us being able to connect with each other, like phone calls.
Yeah.
Instead of going out to a payphone where you had to put money in a booth
Mm-hmm.
and call each other. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. What's the next item?
The next item that I've got is, well, I lost it. We started getting into cameras, and I just picked up an old camera. This is a Sony camera, Sony
How old is that?
CyberShot. It's probably about 10, 12 years old.
That's not that old.
It's not that old.
I'm as old as that. I'm 13.
Yeah, but then I was starting to look around a little
Whoa,
bit,
what the heck is that?
and I've got another Sony camera.
What, are
This
you,
is
are,
a
wait,
Minolta camera.
hold on. You can't say the word Sony. We're going to get copyrighted. You have to make up a name for it.
Oh, well, this is an old-timey camera. Well, it was one of those cameras that it's not like the cameras of today where you snap a picture and it goes onto a little disc.
Mm-hmm.
We had to actually have film that we would put into the camera. And we would have to snap a picture, and then once we had the roll filled up with all of our pictures, we'd have to send this off to have it developed before we could ever see what our pictures really look
Are you
like.
stinking serious, dude?
I am serious.
Did you use this when you were like
I've used
teenager?
this. I've used this in probably the last 20, 25 years. It belonged to my brother.
How old is that?
Oh my goodness. This camera here, I would say probably in about the 1950s.
That's a long time ago. That's like 5 million years ago.
That's a long time ago. Well, you know, today when you take a picture with your newfangled phones, which is also a camera to you, you just hit adjust this and adjust that, and you can change the settings, and you can do the black and whites, and you can you can tint it, and you can do all that, and you can zoom in and out pretty easy. But now,
hey, let's take a selfie. Smile. Let's take a selfie.
yay!
That's how you do selfies.
That's how you do selfie, but you wouldn't know how it turned out until you set the film off.
Can I throw this at the wall?
No, that's expensive. Now, you know how you can adjust on your phones, on your cameras? You can zoom in and zoom out?
Yeah.
Well, we used to have to carry all these kinds of lenses.
Let me see this. So
That's
you
a
have to go like
100-millimeter lens.
I feel like go like that, right?
Yeah, but we'd have to attach it to our camera.
So it's like
That plus that, and sometimes we even had the big lens to really zoom
can you put
way
it on
out.
this?
Yeah, I can put it on there.
This is getting kind of weird.
Oh
This is
my-
way too old for me, man.
This is high tech.
This is way too high tech, man.
This is high tech.
No, actually, it's low tech.
Oh, back then it was high tech.
And this is a camera.
This is a camera now with a
Let me see.
lens that you can look through there. Let me take the cap off of it.
Smile.
Hey!
Look at this thing.
Can you imagine carrying that everywhere you go? You just can't stick it in your pocket.
Yeah, that's really big.
If you were out in the woods and you were going to shoot some wildlife or anything
Just
like
like
that.
King Kong in the King Kong movie.
Yeah, you'd have to really take and start zooming in and zooming out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! You know, before long, that item has just disappeared. That animal.
Yeah.
But you can zoom in on a little tiny bee or a great big animal far, far away. But you had to carry all this stuff with you in bags, and you really never knew.
Do you have any other items?
Any other items? Let me stop and think. I have some other items that I probably can't get to right this
Well, do
minute.
you have any more prepared?
Not with me right this minute.
So that means it's the end?
Well, I was really getting started. I don't know how to plan like you do.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to do YouTube.
You know.
Yeah.
But see, I don't like real long things. I just want to intrigue you. What's that called when you bait them in?
Clickbait?
Clickbait.
Oh, you want to clickbait your fans?
Yeah, clickbait my fans and think about this.
Clickbait? Dude, that's awful. Clickbait. It's like when you put a picture of like Bigfoot in the title, in the thumbnail. You put like a picture of Bigfoot in the thumbnail, and then Bigfoot's not in the video.
But that's not what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get them to think about
That's
some
not
of the
clickbait.
things. What is that called then?
Um,
When I show them some things that they may be interested more in.
I don't know.
You don't know. I don't know either.
I don't know, man. This is just your second video. You're just getting started, right?
I know. So would you put up with me for a little while longer?
Yeah.
And I'll really be better prepared next time. But an 80-year-old typewriter, no computers today, had to do all the typing yourself and learn how to spell correctly, because this does not do spell check.
And guess what, guys? I'm very impressed at him. High five. Because he came up with this video idea. I did not come up with this idea for him. He came up with this all by himself, and he picked out all the items.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he did this all by himself. Congratulations.
Elder Times with Elder Jim with some assistance from G-Tubs here.
Subscribe to my channel, G-Tubs.
G-Tubs. And don't forget Alex L., who also helped incorporate an official title maybe for
Alex,
the future.
He made up the title.
Yeah.
So comment down below what else you want us to do on this channel, right? Are you going to take requests?
I will take requests. I have old-timey trains. I have old money. I have a brass plate off the last steam engine that was on a railroad track, which goes way, way back.
So if you want to see any of that, comment down below.
And anything else about elder things that you've heard about sometime, but you don't know what they look like. And I'll try to do better.
How often are you going to make videos?
Well, I'll try to do it at least once every 2 weeks. If I can do it sooner than that, I will.
Yeah, it's up to him. He's in charge of this channel, not me. But I do edit him. But
he does edit, because I don't know how to use whiteout to edit all this stuff out of here. You know, he knows what to do with that high tech.
All right. Thanks for watching. Tell him to subscribe.
Subscribe to Elder Jim on this station, this channel, this YouTube. YouTube, not a YouTube, not a washing machine. All right, have a wonderful day. Over and out.